1976 racing season begins here in the Mid-Valley area of Ohio. All the work has been done through the winter, preparing the car, making the modifications, and here we are today getting set for our first race in 1976. We want to give you a few shots of the crew here to see how busy they are, and sitting around now waiting with a great anticipation for the start of their very important race. Since we arrived here this morning, the car has had a complete going over, and in the preliminary race yesterday, which was more or less of a time trial, Buzz started in third place and finished in first. Had an exciting duel with the second car race for quite a few laps until lap number 8, 9, and 10, in which he led and finished the race in first. Now let's see him putting a little food down the old stomach, give himself a little nourishment before we get ready to roll the car out, get in its position. This is coming to you from Warren, Ohio, and fortunately for the first race of the year, we have probably one of the nicest days we've had in a long time. This year there's been a slight change, as you can see. We are now running in the big block Class A, and underneath the hood, of course, are the fineries and the work of motorsport research people preparing this car for its excellent series competition. Leave us not forget that without those two ladies over there, the boys wouldn't be fed, and at the moment they're feeding themselves. Best preparation that anybody can have, a good peanut butter sandwich by the lady herself. Now for that moment of supreme quiet before the race begins and the cars are lined up. Have a little wind here in the area. This is the outside row, and here we look at the inside row. And pole position. Now the cars move slowly out of the starting area, getting ready to follow the pace cars for the beginning of the race. Pace car on the far side of the track, bringing the pack around, and we know that they're going to have a slow start. And here we come for the start of the race. Drop back to third place. Looks like the Camaro's in first, of course. And here comes our number 38. Seems to be dropping back a little bit more than usual. Dragging our tail here a little bit.
Number 11 taking a much more cautious line.
Moments here for the crew to find out just exactly what's going on and why the lapse time is dropping off. One of those very unanxious moments when the ambulance has to pull out on the track, and we'll see what happens here as the flagman picks up whatever flag he has to do. Looks like he's going to pull out the white flag. See what's happening here. I don't have any information at the present time. And here comes Buzz, running along fine. And he's doing right down in there where he should be. Good. Right at this moment, the best thing I can ascertain is that the incident must involve cars number 1 and 2. We'll check it out in a minute. Still no information at this time, but we're waiting to see what might be on the way. I'm watching for Buzz to come on through. Here he comes sliding on through. Running very nicely, running a little stronger at this time. Keep it on in there and hang in there. At this moment, I think we're coming up on about the 16th lap. Buzz is running good and strong. Another run by. Hang in there, old Motorsport Research. The rest of the field here. Pretty soon we'll get a good bunch of cars coming along here. See what's happening in the front running part of the pack. And it looks like here's our leader. And here comes number 1 and number 2, which for all practical purposes are in the lead and stretching it somewhat and making a very fine race out of this on this beautiful lap. Another shot of Buzz coming up here on the straightaway all by himself. 2 more cars in the race right behind him. And here comes more of the pack, running good and strong. And it looks like comes a friend Peterson up from Chicago. Here comes our number 1 and 2 running in a real heat. Quite a race there. The ambulance is returning with the red light on. Can't quite tell what's going on. We'll see if everything is all right. We look at this race course that it's almost entirely lined with tires, which drivers favor, and if they find that they're going off the track at all and run into that, they'll have very little damage to the car. Excellent system, providing for better racing. And here comes Buzz again on one of the later laps. Don't know what his position is right now, but we'll find out shortly. Okay, here comes our leaders, presumably, as we know it right now. Number 1 and 2 in the same position. They've held for such a long time during this race, and it's obvious that we're coming up on one of the later laps. There's a sight that they're all waiting for to finish up a safe race, and the chief steward is standing there with his checkered flag ready to give it to the winner. Come on, Buzz. Move it right along. There's your winner. I don't know, it might be a mistake, but he was out there flagging him in as a winner. And here he comes again, flagging in some of the other cars. And it looks like at this point that we're coming in with a number 3 place finish for Buzz. For the first race of the year, which will give him 3rd overall and 1st in his class. Here's your winning car, number 2. There's mechanic getting in with him. And car number 1, who really is the winner of this race. Drove a beautiful race, Rutherford, taking their victory lap. And here we have Buzz entering the victory circle to pick up his flag for his number 3 position today. And let's see what happened. We started out with a pole position, but these other drivers had a lot of experience. You ought to take it off today. Car still sounds good, and after the race is over, we'll see what the problem might have been. And now one of those super anxious moments for the crew to get a little rundown and see what the condition of the car is. And then we'll all prepare for the long ride at home. The boys are checking everything over to see just what they may find out and what can be made for improvements for the next and the future race.
Prove to yourself that you can run away from him at the start and then stroke.
Okay, what else do we need?
Oil pressure was 60 to 75.
Oh.
Just about where we want there. Yeah. Fuel pressure was 6 to 9.
Okay. Depth? Trans?
No.
No.
Okay, started just nose valve.
knows it'll stay on for the race.
Want to go?
Yeah, well, it will. I couldn't blow it off. I'm trying. I'm working and working, and it wouldn't come off.
Number 55, Formula B. Okay, here we go. Yep. East-West Freeway, Milwaukee, Kennedy, and Chicago. Just got out of the office.